guys, Estelle back here, bringing you some Domination commentary on Jungle. I want to first touch, before I start talking about the gameplay, about what happened with my last video, and follow up on a few things. If you didn't see that video, that was a video about my view on Second Chance and how frustrated I am with it. And what was really interesting was the response I got in the comment section. I was very happy to see the kind of discussions that we were having. For the most part, people were pretty cold, nice about it, and didn't get too nasty with each other. But it was also really neat to hear the other side perspective. A bunch of guys, of course, commented saying they hate it, but there are a couple of guys that said that I do use it, and here's why. I didn't realize it, but it makes perfect sense. It keeps your kill streaks alive. If you have a 5 kill streak going and you get thrown into Second Chance and then get revived, that kill streak is still alive. You can keep going. And so I can understand that's a great attraction to the perk of Second Chance. Also, too, a bunch of guys are going for getting all the pro perks, and I understand that. But for me, that does not sway my view on the perk. I am not going to say I think lesser than people that use it. I just don't agree with the perk. And I talked to somebody about this in the comments, and I thought I would share it with you guys. First and foremost, I won that gunfight. If I dropped you in Second Chance, I won the gunfight. Then why is there allowed to be the loser of that gets another round at it, get another shot at killing me? And on top of that, they have this. They fall to the ground invincible. If I could shoot you while you're falling, you know what, I could probably deal with it a lot better. But the fact that you're invincible until you hit the ground, and even when you hit the ground, you're still invincible for like a split second, and then because you're pulling out your pistols, what I guess is the reason why. If I could shoot you and kill you throughout that entire process of when you lost the gunfight till you hit the ground and pull out your pistol, I guess I could tolerate Second Chance more than I do now. And then also too is this reason too. If I have to lose a gunfight and lose a match, I want to lose it to somebody. I want to lose it to a person. I want to lose it to a person who has a better on the sticks than I do, a better angle than I do, shot faster than I did. I understand latency and connection issues will be a part of this, and there's nothing we can do about that. But for all the other reasons, I want to lose to a person. I don't want to lose to some sort of preference or some sort of thing inside a game, a fast in the game. I don't want to do that. That's not fair. I was able to get the kill off before he got killed me. I should be awarded for it. Now, granted, I know, like I said before in the other video, they did do the admin thing of giving you points for the person who puts them into Second Chance. Yeah. But I shouldn't have to die because of stupid shit like that. Anyways, enough about that. I want to kind of talk about my game style. I haven't played Black Ops in a couple of days. I've been doing some other things, working on some other projects for some other channels and things like that. So tonight was a really first night, or I guess last night, that I really sat down and played a couple of games with Topher. And it's kind of funny. I don't know how you guys warm up to it, but it takes me a good 3 or 4 games to get going. Because I remember when I first started playing it that night, I was losing my ass off. It was horrible. Looked like a noob. Wasn't getting. We're 3 minutes into the game and I still don't have a death. These types of things. And near the end of it, of course, I was able to get into a groove and get some things going on for myself. So I'm just wondering how you guys start playing. You come out when you start playing this game cold. How do you guys usually work? Do I do pretty shitty. It takes me a while. That's probably part of the reason why I have a 1.35 or 1.36 KD, because of these games, beginning games of the day where I suck ass, and then I can finally get it together and get quicker and get a better response on it. So I'm just wondering what you guys think about that. For me, that's just how I roll. I started a new class today. I started working with the infield. I like it. Shoots a little slower than I would like it, than I'm used to, I should say. But that's okay. But it's a cool class. It's a cool weapon, and I got a class too. I want to first, before I start talking about this gameplay, talk about this too. The Ghost perk. Like I said, I don't have an issue with it, but I don't overuse it. This particular map, you pretty much have to run Ghost because of the fact there is no cover unless you're in one of the buildings here in Village. From like chopper gunners, and even then that's not really cover. From chopper gunners and things like that. That's the only real time that I'll use Ghost, and of course, if there's a lot of air you know, a lot of air support in the match, then I will of course run it more than usual. Usually I don't run it, but on this map I do religiously, and then also when there's a lot of air support that needs to be shot down, I'll run it as well. Alright, back on this. You know, we got a lead. It's not a great lead, but we got a lead. This is a pretty fought match, I thought, on both sides. We a lot of camping guys, but also too a lot of guys that were pretty good. I usually try to, if I'm working off the C spawn, I try to come up straight up to B hut and sit there while guys are trying to cap. I don't think in this match that worked out too well for me. I wasn't able to do what I was supposed to do with that. But we trade B here a lot in this match. You know, I'll throw a nade, he'll get it. I'll kill him, but he'll get it, and then I'll try to sit on it. And then I think we do get it, but I had to get some help from my buds to finish this one off. I know that B hut is going to be a hot spot, so I got guys already on it, so I'm just going to keep looking up there and seeing how these guys are now shooting over there. I'm going to see what's going on, try to get a few quick kills here, and then try to get the hell out, because they're going to start nading this thing. I've noticed in this game, I don't know what you guys have noticed, that the nades and the flashbangs and the concussion grenades, I dare not say yet, NoobTube has really taken over. There's been a lot of matches that I've seen recently that are just nade heavy. Everybody, there's a camper sitting right there. Everybody just nading everything, especially in Domination. You know, as soon as they see something flashing, they're throwing a nade on it. Whatever they got. You know, if it's a flashbang, if it's a frag, if it's a syntax. So I've noticed that there's been a shift towards that. Makes sense. Modern Warfare 2 did the same thing near the end of it. Everybody was nading everything. So I guess that makes sense, but that gets a little frustrating at times. There's a guy that thought he was going to be cute and get a point and dolphin dive, but no. Sorry, sir, you must sit down. So I get back here, try to get some cover here, try to pull a little bit of a woody here, and you know, get a better cover than the other person, but nobody's home, so I try to go back up to B hut because I know it's still going to be a pretty hot spot. So I get a quick kill there. I get my Cobra. I'm going to put this back towards minefield. Minefield is that area that's behind it is a minefield, and it's a big open area behind C. That seems to be a pretty nice spot to put your air. You can shoot up towards river, towards B. I'm not sure how well it can shoot into C, depending on what angle it's coming at. I suppose it can. I'm not quite sure if it... Yeah, I think it can shoot up into the rock. If it had the right angle, it can still get the rock. So that's a great place to put your... attack helicopter if they're spawning off C is over there by the minefield, because there's no cover to be had at all. I mean, somebody drops down there, they're dying. Now, obviously, when holding these spots and they have C, you need to be careful of this cliff here. That's a classic camping spot. Everybody seems to now know about it, so it doesn't seem as big of an issue as it used to be. But you have to keep your eyes out up there, because there are always guys up there, especially the noobs, think they're cool and overlooking everything, are going to try to sit up there. This path has to be one of my favorite areas to be at. It's really narrow, so if you put down a claymore, there's nowhere for anybody to go. You know, if they see it or it blows, they can't, unless they have a flak jacket, they can't get away from it unless they move backwards. So that's pretty cool. This offers a lot of cover too, as well, with those sandbags, and concealment in the sense that those bamboo nettings there, you know, you can get behind it and sit there for a second, and somebody might be waiting for you on the other end, and you don't pop out, or they might think something else or whatever and move on. And then if you wait a second or so, then you could pop out and see what's going on. You know, it offers a lot of concealment and can confuse anybody who is looking up that direction. Because it can lead right into the B red hut here, without, or burning hut I should say, without much of an issue. Obviously, you got to be careful here at Village. Village is a very, very big hotspot, one of the biggest hotspots besides B, especially since there's a lot of corners and things. And this hut that I'm in is notorious to have a shitload of guys sitting in it. Try to get somebody up there. Alright guys, that's the end of this match. I hope you enjoyed it. Click like if you want, leave a comment, and I'll check you later. Peace.